excited, and then that makes them to be in the competitive working environment, so that makes him to propel to get more getting the knowledge, and then how best we can make it as a skill, and then how best we can make it as a this competencies. So because when having the knowledge is not the sufficient, because when we want to make it as convert it as a skill, then that as and when required we should make it as a work competencies, the demonstration, describing, and then exhibiting. Those are all things required. So thank you for very much, and then so that what are all read by our Rajendra ji, that is only as part of employee, working as an employee, that was given by our esteemed my staff members, and then our scientists, and here our eminent director, Dr. Mr. B.B. Ramkumar sir, because under his transformative leadership and then dynamic managementship and directorship, we are all functioning, and then we are doing our level best to make persons with young adults with intellectual disabilities or associated disabilities to make them independent. So our department name is Department of Adult Independent Living. So earlier, formerly, we used to call it as a vocational training. So before going to my session, I feel it is a privilege for me to convey my sincere thanks to our most respected director, Srinivas sir. Sir is here because whenever I come here, I meet sir, his way of his facial expressions, and then way of receiving, really it is very very highly appreciable. Sir, thank you very much, sir. So because all of us, we required the guiding path, the inspiration. So they are all our higher ups are our role models. Thank you very much, sir. And then now our Sanjay Singh sir. Sir is a renowned deputy general manager in the ALIMCO, that only our Srinivas sir explained very clearly. So what is the role of the NGO, and then how we can make the create the impact in the lives of the persons with disabilities of all categories as per the RPWD Act and subsequent its amendments. So distribution of disability appliances, and then assistive technology. Do you know? Because the inclusive technology, whole nation is moving towards the inclusive technology, digital employment avenues, how we can create. These are all possible with the vocational rehabilitation program, vocational education program. If you want to make them to be in the one workstation, then what we have to do? We should take it as the human factors in design and development of the workstation. Now, when I am standing over here, how best I am making use the advantage of the technology? Just I am leaning over here, my whole the reinforcement one side it is going down the right leg, so that because I want to make myself very comfort, then only I can stand here more than 1 hour or 10 minutes or 15, whatever you call it. So as per the time given. So the vocational training is very important for all of us. See, vocational training means the meaningful activity where we can get the earning can take place actually. So in our department, we are offering, sir, this skill development training program as per the PM Daksh portal. Yeah, I hope you must be knowing. In PM Daksh portal, actually, Rozgar Setu app is there. So we all can register. We in the sense, our esteemed Divyangjan bhaiyo and sisters and the brothers, they can register there because empaneled employers are there. The PSUs, public sector undertaking, and then private agencies, and then other even government agencies also there. As you all, I hope you all must be knowing that as per the RPWD Act, Section 34 speaks about the clauses A, B, C, D, E. So because generally we stand in the not hearing impaired, we in the sense our NIPID stands the category of D, the intellectual disability, ASD, autism spectrum disorder, specific learning disabilities, and mental illness. So for them, 1% reservation is there. The recently, because see, we only promoted them, we imparted them skill development training program in this tailoring, the shaving mission operation, and then food and beverages, hospitality associates, and then this data entry operator, and then the photo frame making, and a number of trades are there. For hearing impaired people, nearly we have more than 50 curriculums are there. But whereas when it comes to the intellectual and other associated disabilities, for them only 5 the QPs are there, sir. Only 5 is there. But our directors are putting his conscious efforts. So because it is the visible outcome is coming out that 5 trades actually. So we got 50% placements in TOS group of hotels. One of my friends is there. His name also Srinivas sir only. He is the CGM, Chief General Manager in TAS Vivanta. because the girls are undergoing training in hospitality associate. 10 लोगों को job मिला है. Yeah, do you know how much is the first stipend? 12,000 rupees. They are very happy, and then they are offering tea break, tea break, lunch break, and then just relax. So they are giving the timing and all because the flexibility is there. We only requested them actually, and then we recommended their name for the national award. What is the significance of today? Just only sir told na, it is the తెలుగులో ఏమంటారండి, ఇంత ముందు మనము 1992 కన్నా ముందు ఏమనే వాళ్ళము, ప్రపంచ వికలాంగుల దినోత్సవం అని చెప్పేవాళ్ళము. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చెప్తున్నాము, అంతర్జాతీయ దివ్యాంగన్ వాళ్ళ దినోత్సవము మనము జరుపుకుంటున్నాము. సో ఇంటర్నేషనల్ డే ఆఫ్ పర్సన్స్ విత్ డిజబిలిటీస్. సో టుడే ఫ్రమ్ ది నిపిడ్ అవర్ ఎక్స్ కొలీగ్ ఫార్మర్ మేడం సరోజార్య గారు, she received the best employee award. Yeah, best employee award. And then today of course I feel it is a privilege to announce even my daughter, because she was the product of this NIHS under the sir cinema sir direction only. She did her MSc speech and hearing. She has been selected for the this product development under the best applied research category. How we can design and how we can take the advantage of the technology. So everywhere technology is there, because see, without technology nothing can be done. Do you know? Because the technology, adaptation of technology, how best we can make it as a accessible technology. I would rather call it as a rehabilitative technology, because the ALIMCO, whatever products they are selling, distributing over here on the free of cost, these are all the outcome of the technology, because we all should become a referral. See, identification, early identification, then this causes, and then prevention, then early intervention. Then if it is not there in the village, what we have to do, we all should become a referral. Because see, when I go to the vegetable market, when I see any of our children, really the special children and special young adults, so really we feel, Amma, there is an institution where you can go, and because most of the people are from the village background, they are all poorest of the poor. So we all should become a referral. This is my request only. So ఈ అంతర్జాతీయ దినోత్సవాన్ని మనం జరుపుకుంటున్నందుకు రియల్లీ చాలా చాలా ఆనందదాయకం అండి. ఇవాళ మనము ఒక రిజల్యూషన్ తీసుకోవాలి. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ రిజల్యూషన్? అక్కడ ఏమన్నారు, సార్ థీమ్ ఇస్ దేర్ కదా, ద magnifying, so that how we can enhance the skills of the individual, how we can create the skillful person actually, how we can improve the capabilities. We all believe that every individual has potential and capabilities. Do you believe or not? Every individual is having the potential, but thing is that how we can undertake the realistic assessment, and then how it facilitates us to know the current level of functioning of the individual, and then we can place him into the scheduled activity, meaningful activity, vocational rehabilitation programs. In our department, we have nearly more than 24 workstations are there. Do you know workstation means? Because when I'm standing over here, always we take the advantage of the science. Like let us just speak about the active science or passive science. Science is the theory. Do you know? Whatever we are getting the knowledge. Knowledge is different, skill is different. The technology is application of the scientific principles to make any working situation as per the needs of the individual, because the needs will vary. The anthropometric measurement, body measurement, your normal working area, extended working area, maximum working area, so that how we can bifurcate the globe, bisection, intersection, 4 arcs, so that up to what extent they can go. See, if I do like this, then again I may get the pain actually. So 90 degrees space we can make use, and then we can conduct the program. So these are all the scientific inputs we should apply over there, and then we should make it as a restructured working environment as per the NEP. And recently our Supreme Court also released one guidelines. So that is almost, it is like a mandatory, the prerequisite. So wherever any difficulties are there, wherever any barriers are there, how best we can create the user-friendly environment. Now, like ET Lab and AT Lab in IIT, recently we visited there because I met to Director Srinivasan Chari sir. He is the distinguished the director, because 2012 I got selected there as in level 12 as a senior technical officer. due to one or other reason, I could not join over there. I was issued a vacant charge seat. So had I been there, then I would have become cadre of the CGM. But anyhow, serving these children, really, it is amazing. It gives us the peace and the calm, and then the way we can put ourselves into the meaningful activity. It's a dual activity. The refined version we can get it. We are a competitor for myself only. I am not a competitor for our Bimrao sir or any other. See, I am the competitor for myself. So how can we become a best version? And then today my daughter got the award, the versatile geometrical kit actually. Geometry, how we can do it, the bisects and the intersections, and then angles, how we can do it. So in accessible way, the blind people, how they can do through the tactile. So that was we took some inputs from the IIT Hyderabad also. So that sir is very kind. So generally, whenever holidays we get for the lectures, I used to go there to take the classes for the BTech students. Though I am the diploma candidate, diploma in mechanical engineering, and then I did a post-diploma in industrial engineering, and then after that psychology and all. But still, he gives the weightage. So Samaji, IA, and then how we can establish ET lab. ET lab, have you heard the ET lab? You must have heard. ET lab, have you heard? Educational Technology Lab, laboratory. So that is also where we can do the STLM and all, accessible the materials, how we can make use the technology. See, technology, the technology transfer actually. So technological elements, the positioning and the guiding and then holding devices. These are all the devices where we can make accessible assistive product. So I won't take because due to time constraint is there. So in our department we have nearly more than 100 products we are doing actually. And then our main the portfolio is, my portfolio is that I should compulsory we should provide them the job opportunities. So generally outside IITs and then other NEET and then other institution calls employment assistance, but when we call them 100% assurance given to them. So generally, because dropout will be there for them, how we can make use the PMEGP, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, where we can get 35% subsidy, 15 se 35% type, and how to prepare the project proposal, the break-even analysis, and the economics of the project, and then this direct, indirect expenses, and then the safety incorporation, and then how we can incorporate with the self-inspecting mechanism actually. So वो device ही अपन को 50% वही काम कर लेगा, because that makes complete this less complex both कम कर देता है. So this every individual should put up the visible efforts, the reasonable efforts, that because we should see our efforts actually. So our target should be like that, because even we set the goal, like I hope your short-term goals and then mid-term and then long-term, and then after long-term, do you have any other goal, madam? Do you have an ultimate goal? Of course, we will not go for an ultimate goal. We go for the short-term and mid-term or long-term goals only. So our vision, mission, and the value statement should be very clear. So every day some progress should take place. Every moment is precious. So we should not the time management, like which is important, which is not urgent, which is urgent, which is not important. So these are all things. All management principles we should involve over there, being a rehabilitation professional, or being a classified staff, or a teaching associate, or research associate, and then associated faculty. I am working in the capacity of associated faculty. Srinivas sir is the faculty. Srinivas sir is the faculty. They are all, because we are the associated faculties. And then our teaching associates also will be there. So the vocational training is one of the most important aspects. For that one, what we have to do, because when we conduct the assessment, we will come to know their entry level. Accordingly, we have to make the program planning, and subsequently we should engage them into the scheduled activity, meaningful activity, which is having more and more demand and supply. Yeah, MSME, micro, small, medium enterprises. So and Mudra Yojana, Vishwakarma Yojana, Prime Minister, and then this skill development training program, SCPWD, NSQF level. Yeah, different domains are there. SSC, not Staff Selection Commission, this skill sector, the council. So the particularly that designed curriculum is there. If it is required, we can make a redesign and then the further modifications when it comes to the R&D upgradation, because we may not call it as a modification. Yeah. So vocational training, we have the offset printing presses there. Offset printing press मालूम है ना? ये पूरा हम किए देखो. यहाँ पूरा see all QR codes we kept over here, because directly they can enter into that website. Otherwise, typing in the Google the search engine and then getting the information and then again clicking over there. This is not required actually. Directly they can go to here. if they can do the assessment, because we have to make the process of job simplification, the modification of the environment, the restructuring of the environment, design, redesign. If you want to go for the NA principles, if you want to take re-engineering, and then if you can go for the reverse engineering also. Engineering is nothing but design. Technology is application. Science is theory. Lecture, what we are giving theory. Practical application. What we learned, that how we can apply over there. So this intelligence, and then we have to make use through the wisdom. So here nearly, sir, here state government, concerned state government and union territories, and then the government of India, the DPWD, MSG. So these directly they can go and they can apply for the loans. But when it comes to the subsidy loans, the preparation of the project proposal is one of the, this is a bit complex actually. Otherwise bankers will reject it actually. If they go for the MSME, then again they are charging 5%. If 1 lakh, again they will charge 5,000 rupees. So here we are doing, I myself and my colleagues are there on free of cost. Almost state government people also comes over here. Even from Delhi also, ministry also some requisition comes that we prepare, mainly because I am engineer. Na? So I prepare all the project proposals, and then if it is from 50,000 to 50 lakhs, and then under PMEGP 5 crores, we can prepare. But some that is very simple only. We are not making with any rocket science over here. See, we are not making with any Newton's laws. Na? Very simple. Just if you can put up our conscious efforts, definitely we all can do. So the workstation, offset printing press, the photovoltaic cells, and then when paper goes, because it's a non-living thing, my hand is a living thing. As per the applied science, see the electrons are there. The what is current? What is mind? Mind is nothing but flow of thoughts. What is current? Flow of electrons. Flow of electrons when the glowing is the bulb. This is the light energy actually. So mechanical energy, electrical energy, heat energy, light energy, the kinetic energy, potential energy. So these are all the energies. Na? When we see each other, if I am glaring to sir, so what happening here? Because in silent mode, what happening? Energy transformation is taking place. So when we have it, so I cannot do like this. Na? Artisan people are having like this. So sometimes when we talk like glaring with it again, because the positive affirmations we have to take it. Without affirmations, we cannot move further. And then, if you want to become a well-versed person in the larger perspective of the persons with disabilities. So today is really significant day, and then vocational training is one of the most important PM Daksh portal. Everything is online, sir. And then skill development they can register, and then for employment also they can register. They have been getting the alerts. Apply for this post. Apply for this post. So as per the befitting post, and then that 4% reservation is there, that one also we have to make use. So we all should become a referral. This is our resolution on this auspicious day of International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Aikyarajya Samiti vallu, I hope it is 1992 lopala. Inta mundu World Disabled Day unde, tavat one International Day of Persons with Disabilities chesaru. So manaku UNCRPD undi, Indian strategies unde inta mundu millennium goals kuda unnaya sir. Sustainable development goals ivanni unnai kadandi. So our vision should be very clear, and then our values mission should be there, and then value statement. These three things are most important. And then the vocational education, skill development is one of the hot in the nation. रोजगार बढ़ाना चाहिए. Not see हर एक आदमी को नौकरी तो नहीं मिलेगा ना. See नौकरी के लिए self employment avenues, how we can create. We have to create the market survey, community survey, and then the product design and development. If it is required, we should talk to the NIFT here, Gachibo, Headache City. Yeah, director sir is very nice person. He is having autism child. So हर एक बार always he tells us, Samaji, कौन सा product? This is having the demand and supply. You can go for this product, and you can apply for this loan. You can sensitize your parents. See, this is the collaborative partnership. Individually, we cannot do anything actually. So we have to exchange our information, and then we have to put together, and then we have to consolidate, and then how best we can make our esteemed Divyangjan, persons with disabilities of all categories, in specific our intellectual disabilities and their associated disabilities. ये बच्चों लोगों को अच्छा होना, अपन सभी लोग अच्छा होना बोल के दुआ भी करना, प्रे करना. Yeah, thank you very much.